was hungry, you fed me.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Chambers, and I'm here today visiting with my friends Scott and Yolanda Nichols, along with their children. Scott is a quadriplegic. He was injured in an accident a few years ago that has rendered him completely helpless. The family is hoping today that someone is out there listening because they just want some help. They're not asking for a handout, they're not asking for any money. They're looking for some prayers, some direction, and anything that you can do that will help improve his quality of life. Next, we'll be hearing from Scott and Yolanda, and you'll hear their perspective on what's happening with them.
Through the winds that would just not go away. Kiss my wife.
Tell me, Scott, how this accident affected your relationship and your service in the military?
Well, they only gave me up until November 29, 2012 to be on active duty. They said that due to my present injury, I wouldn't be able to proceed in the Marine Corps. I can't. I can only go up to my less than 18 years to carry on active duty.
So how did that affect you that you could only have 18 years?
It devastated me because I wanted to do my full 20 and said that I was able to do it, and it was cut short. I understood that I wouldn't be able to serve the Marine Corps to the fullest as I should have, but it was time. So.
Now I have a question for you that we didn't discuss. Let me ask you this question. What have you taught yourself to do since you've been gone? Because your life has changed. So what have you taught yourself to do?
I'm able to drive this wheelchair with pretty much with ease. I use this joystick right here to move myself around. I'm able to control my computer with this with my monitor. I'm able to voice be more vocal with my needs and wants. I'm able to tell people what I need, how I need, and be able to basically speak to people.
That's good. So you want to go on with your life. You want a second chance.
Yes, I do.
You want a second chance. Tell me now, what treatment have you already received, and what treatment are you trying to get?
Well, I received physical training and occupational training at the VA, and for me to progress in life, I'm going to need more physical training, because if I don't get it, my body's just going to seize up and basically become limp. It helps to keep the body toned and muscular.
That's good. Now, is there any reason why you haven't had the additional therapy?
Well, they feel that my progress for recuperation has hit a plateau, and that I won't be able to gain any more movement in the body.
So they're saying that additional therapy wouldn't do you any good?
Yes, that's what they say.
What do you say?
By God's grace, I will.
Amen. I believe by God's grace that you will. Tell me one last thing before we move over to your wife. How has this injury, the past 2 years, how has it impacted your life?
It has made me a better person, more humble, more family orientated, and I know how other people feel now, especially those that are the veterans that they're not able to speak the word and say help, and it's just humbling.
Well, thank you for telling us your side of the story, Scott. But when you have things like this happen in a family, it affects everyone. Everyone. Scott's primary caregiver is his wife, Yolanda, and we're going to get her perspective.
You and me, sister. You and me, brother. My.
I'm back with my friend Yolanda, and she's been working so hard to take care of Scott. She wants justice for her husband. She wants him to be able to live a normal life again, and she believes he can have a second chance. Yolanda, I know that you expressed to me before that you felt cheated. That somehow
Well, when you see someone that has dedicated so much time to their country, and they're a good person, a genuinely good person, and to have them treated the way that they have, and just not get the help that they deserve, let's not look at it from a perspective of someone injured in a motorcycle accident. Let's look at it from a human perspective. Because
Right.
I see the injustices where you have some that they're deserving more so than someone like my husband because of how he was injured. Because I look at it, and I've said it several times, he's given 17 years. And we've always been made to feel like those 17 years mean absolutely nothing. Almost 18 years.
Why do you say almost 18 years?
Because he was cut short.
So he wasn't able to go the 18 years. When he couldn't go to the full 18 years, what did he miss out on?
Well, he said to me before, Yolanda, I feel like I have so much more I can give. Even though I'm in this wheelchair, I can still do so much with my mouth. I can draw, I can write different things, and I feel like he wasn't given that opportunity.
Yeah.
And when you have someone that has that kind of drive in his condition, because a lot of people, they give up. They don't want to do it anymore. But he wanted to. He said, I want to earn my paycheck. I don't want no one to just give me a check every month. I want to still be doing something and contributing.
That's good. That's commendable. That's commendable. Now, I know you've done a lot. You've beat down doors. You've written letters. You've done so many things. You've done a lot. Tell me what's been happening, because I understand you have a lot of doors that have been slammed in your face.
Yes. I've contacted congressmen. I've contacted our senator. I've contacted the White House. Just anything to just give him a second chance at life. Some therapy, something, so his body can stay as movable as possible and in the best state as possible. And I felt like he wasn't given that chance. And I don't understand why.
Now, I understand that you do everything for Scott. Just about everything. You have some aides that come in, but the full care is on you. Tell me what a normal day is like for you with a quadriplegic husband.
Non-stop. Only by the grace of God am I able to even get out of bed in the morning.
Wow.
Because you don't know who's coming in your house and if they're coming in with the skills that they need to help a quadriplegic like him. Because he's a total and full care. So you have to do everything for him. You have to feed him. You have to get him out of bed. Everything. He can't do anything for himself. So from the time we wake up in the morning till the time I go to bed at night, I'm the last one in bed. And I go to bed sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning. And then if he needs something, I have to get up and I have to do it for him. And once I get back to bed, it's time to let the aide in if, someone's coming that day. And it starts all over again. So I don't really get any me time. And I'm not complaining about it because,
Right.
What I do it because I love him, and also too, that's something I feel like God he's put us in this situation and he's going to get us through it.
Amen.
It's hard sometimes, but we get through it. We do it.
What was the normal life before this happened? Were you an active couple? What did you guys used to do?
Everything together. He was my friend. He still is. Still is my best friend. But we're friends and we do everything together. We go out together. He used to come home from work sometimes early. And he'll call me and say, I'm coming to pick you up and we're going, to do so-and-so. And he used to always come and get me and we do things together.
What did he used to do with the kids?
Take them to the movies, take them on trips like Disney and stuff like that. We had a plan. Every 3 years that we move for our next duty station, we'll go to Disney. That was our thing. And this past year we wanted to do that, but we never got a chance. Finding help and also finding a room that's accessible and all those things is kind of daunting. We have to do things a lot differently now than we would have before, So it's a difference.
You mentioned to me that you're not looking for money. You're not looking for a handout.
No.
This is not a donation to Scott Fund video. You tell me how you have the ear of anyone who is listening. And if somebody out there is listening and they can help you, what can they do? What can they do to help you?
No, Stephanie, I really don't even know. I don't know. All I know is that I want to see him get better. I don't know if there's someone out there. I don't be honest. I don't know what I need. I just know that I would like him to have a chance at a normal life, to be able to get some kind of feeling back, movement, anything. I don't know. And if God has placed it on your heart and you know what it is that you can do to help us, lawyer, doctor, whatever, we would love to have you to contact us.
That's good, Yolanda. That's awesome. Because, at some point you reach your wits' end. You don't know what to do, but you know that God has something better.
He has something better. I've tried everything. I've tried everything that I could possibly humanly possibly can, and there's nothing else that I can do at this point. But I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on my husband. I'm not giving up on my family, and I'm not giving up on this fight for a better life for us and for Scott to walk again. That is our desire, and also your prayers would help too.
Amen. We believe that. One last person we want to talk to is Scott Jr. because he's been impacted greatly by all of this. And if you just allow me to talk to him for just a few minutes, you know, I want to see what he thinks. I want to see how he feels. I want to see what he wants.
He's wise beyond his years.
Thank you.
Naked you clothe me. They will know us.
We're here with Alexis and Scotty, Scott Jr. These are Scott and Yolanda's children, and we want to get their perspective on how life has changed for them. Things have to be hard for them. Life has done a complete 360 since their dad's accident. Scotty, tell me what's different since your dad's accident a few years ago at home.
To be honest, everything seems differently because everything in life is real simple. But given his condition, everything becomes a little harder and harder to the point where it's unbearable.
What do you mean harder?
Well, getting him out of bed takes 2 hours to like 3 hours. Getting him out the van takes longer than expected, like 2 minutes. And everything just seems harder.
Everything seems harder. What's different for you, Lexi?
Not so much. It's the same to me. It's just getting out of the bed. It's hard because we get him out of bed at a certain time because he has important places to be.
Mm-hmm.
And
do you have to help with that?
sometimes
Now, you're a little girl. How hard is that?
it's hard, but you get used to it once you get the hang of his routine every morning.
That's very mature of you to say, because I would find that extremely difficult. Your dad's a big guy.
Yes.
He's a big guy. And so you would think it would take a lot of people, but I guess it's so much love that it's easier for you to do it. I guess I would have to put it that way. What do you miss about the times that you had with your dad when he was able to do more stuff?
Well, at the times I miss everything, to be honest.
Really? What was the most favorite thing you and your dad used to do together?
Well, we used to get on rides together in the music park, yelling pretty loud hard.
Hands in the air, yelling. You miss that?
I do.
You miss that? What do you miss?
I miss playing around with him.
Your dad likes to
And
horse play?
hugging.
And hugging? Yeah, you told me that before. You said you miss hugging your dad.
He used to tackle us all the time.
Yes.
You miss that? If you could have anything, if somebody was out here listening and they say, Alexis, little Scott, what is it that you want that I could do for you to make life easier? Scott, what would it be?
I say help.
What kind of help?
Help so he could get stem cells to walk again. Help so he could get out of bed faster without my mom having stress. That's it.
So stem cells. So a stem cell type of surgery that you get?
It's more of an injection, I think. Not really sure.
Well, anything that would help them surgically, whatever it would take. What are you looking for?
Same thing.
You think your mom needs some more help? She get a little stressed out about it sometimes?
Sometimes.
I imagine it's kind of hard with having to do everything. How often do you guys get people in to come and help you?
It depends on what the day is and the schedule of the caregivers.
Is it do they give a lot of help?
It depends on who the person is.
Some help's better than others? Yeah.
So
if you had one thing to say to your dad, what would you say to your dad right now and telling him how you feel without making, I don't want him to feel bad, but tell him how this is impacting him and what you'd like to see him do.
I'd like to see him walk again.
That's all we're really asking. We're asking for an opportunity for him to walk again, to hug his kids again, to go to amusement parks, to wrestle them, tackle and horse play like little kids are used to doing with their parents. He's not asking for any money. They're not asking for any handouts. They're just asking that if you're out there listening, if you know someone, if you know a doctor or a therapist, a surgeon, a social worker, or a caregiver, anything that would improve the quality of life from this family, we're asking you to give us a call.
See you.